great changes are preceded by chaos. This quote by Deepak Chopra suggests that significant transformations often emerge from periods of disorder and confusion. Hello everyone, welcome to this week's episode of the Smile Code podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Isi Kwedu, and today we're delving into the intriguing concept, chaos, and chaos as the precursor to transformation. Now, at first glance, chaos may appear as mere disorder or confusion. However, upon closer examination, it becomes evident that chaos often serves as a catalyst for profound change and innovation. Periods of upheaval throughout history have precipitated significant transformations, both in societies and in individuals. So join us as we uncover the hidden potential within chaos and learn how to harness its energy to foster resilience, creativity, and growth. Now, throughout history, significant transformations have often emerged from periods of intense turmoil and upheaval. One notable example is the COVID-19 pandemic, which, despite causing global disruption, also served as a catalyst for profound personal and societal changes. The COVID-19 pandemic brought unprecedented challenges, including widespread health crises, economic downturns, and social isolation. And amid this chaos, many individuals found opportunities for introspection and transformation. As an example, Vicky Remas, at the age of 67, experienced a significant career shift during the pandemic. Originally having attended law school in her mid-20s without pursuing a legal career, Vicky was inspired by a chance encounter in an elevator that led her to a paralegal position. This role reignited her passion for law, prompting her to prepare for the bar exam decades after her initial studies. Vicky's journey exemplifies how the pandemic-induced chaos provided her the impetus for personal and professional reinvention. Similarly, Rachel Garcia, a mother concerned about environmental sustainability, utilized the pandemic period to address the excessive wastes generated by her family's consumption habits. Motivated by the desire to make sustainable living more accessible, she founded the Dry Goods Refillery, a zero-waste, package-free grocery store. And despite the challenges posed by the pandemic, her initiative resonated with the community, leading to the expansion of her business through the pandemic year. Rachel's story highlights how chaotic times can inspire entrepreneurial ventures aimed at positive environmental impact. Now, these two stories underscore the notion that periods of chaos, while challenging, can serve as powerful catalysts for meaningful change and personal growth. On a personal note, I have a habit of asking every patient that comes to my practice how they're doing and what's new and exciting. Now, every single one of my patients this past week responded with the word chaos or chaotic in their response about how life was going. This prompted some introspection about chaos on my part. And so in this week's episode, we're going to dissect and lean into the topic of chaos and discuss ways to navigate it. So, what is chaos? Chaos is a state of disorder, unpredictability, and apparent randomness. It can manifest in nature, in society, in personal life, or even within our own minds. But beneath the surface, chaos isn't just meaningless turmoil. It often serves as the precursor to transformation, to evolution, and to deeper understanding. So let's look briefly at chaos in different contexts. In physics and mathematics, chaos refers to systems that are highly sensitive to initial conditions, like weather patterns or financial markets. Small changes can lead to wildly different outcomes, making prediction nearly impossible. In the philosophical context, chaos represents the unknown, the void, or the formless potential from which order emerges. Many ancient traditions describe creation as arising from chaos. Before there was structure, there was formless energy. There was chaos. Now, on an emotional and personal level, chaos shows up as unexpected change, uncertainty, or internal struggles. It can feel overwhelming, but often it's the very thing that pushes us to grow, to adapt, and to discover our inner strength. Currently in the United States, the interplay of aggressive policy initiatives, economic fluctuations, administrative discord, and societal reactions has cultivated an atmosphere of pervasive chaos. And I think this is what my patients this past week were referring to. Now, this multifaceted turmoil challenges the resilience of democratic institutions and the cohesion of the social fabric, necessitating deliberate and concerted efforts to navigate and mitigate the cascading effects of this complex political landscape. Wars, protests, economic downturns, and political upheavals are all examples of social chaos. While they disrupt the status quo, they also create opportunities for progress, for reform, and a reimagining of systems. So is chaos bad? Or is it absolutely necessary? Now, chaos is often perceived as negative because it disrupts stability. But in reality, chaos is neutral. It's a force of nature that clears out the old and makes way for the new. Just like a wildfire can regenerate a forest, or a personal crisis can spark self-discovery, chaos is an essential part of transformation. And how can we navigate it? How can we navigate chaos, you might ask? Well, first we have to accept it. Resisting chaos only increases stress. Accepting it allows us to work with it instead of against it. Another way to navigate chaos is to look for patterns. Even in the most chaotic situations, there are lessons, opportunities, and moments of clarity. We need to use it for growth. Chaos shakes us out of complacency and forces us to adapt. Instead of fearing it, ask, what is this moment actually teaching me? And finally, a way to navigate chaos is to find stillness within. Meditation, mindfulness, and self-reflection help us remain grounded even when the external world feels chaotic. Ultimately, chaos is not the enemy. It is the space where transformation begins. And the question is, how will you use it? How can we use chaos for good? Chaos can be a powerful catalyst for positive change and personal growth. And by embracing and harnessing it, we can unlock new opportunities, foster resilience, and drive innovation. Here are some ways that we can do this. First way is to embrace it. Embrace the change and embrace the uncertainty. Chaos often signals a shift from the familiar to the unknown. Instead of resisting these changes, view them as opportunities for growth. Embracing uncertainty can lead to new experiences and insights that were previously inaccessible. So, an action step you can take is when faced with unexpected challenges, take a moment to reflect on what you learned from the situation and how it can contribute to your personal development. Navigating chaotic situations requires adaptability and mental fortitude. Each time you confront and overcome disorder, you build resilience, making you better equipped to handle future challenges. So an action step you can take is to engage in regular self-reflection, to recognize how past chaotic experiences have strengthened your ability to cope with adversity. The third thing is fostering creativity and innovation. Chaos disrupts established patterns, as we know, prompting creative problem solving and innovative thinking. When the usual ways of doing things no longer apply, you're encouraged to explore new approaches and new ideas. So a critical action step is, in moments of disorder, take the time to brainstorm multiple solutions to a problem, no matter how unconventional, to stimulate creative thinking. Fourthly, cultivate flexibility and open-mindedness. Dealing with chaos necessitates a flexible and growth mindset. Being open to different perspectives and approaches allows you to navigate turbulent times more effectively and seize emerging opportunities. So the next time you confront chaos, challenge yourself to step outside your comfort zone. And do this regularly, exposing yourself to diverse experiences and viewpoints. In fields like software development, chaos engineering involves intentionally introducing disruptions to test a system's resilience. This proactive approach ensures that systems can withstand unexpected challenges, leading to more robust and reliable outcomes. So an action step you can take is to apply the principles of chaos engineering in your projects by simulating potential disruptions and developing strategies to address them more effectively. By recognizing chaos as an integral part of growth and transformation, you can leverage its energy to propel yourself towards new horizons. Embracing chaos with a proactive and open-minded attitude turns potential obstacles into stepping stones for personal and professional development. And when it comes to the political landscape, you might be wondering, how can I navigate political chaos and grow stronger and more resilient? Now, navigating the current political climate can indeed be challenging, but it's also an opportunity to build resilience and foster personal growth. So here are some specific strategies to help you manage political chaos effectively. The first thing, limit media consumption. Constant exposure to political news can heighten stress and anxiety. While staying informed is important, it's important and crucial to set boundaries. Designate particular times of the day to check news updates rather than consuming information continuously. And choose reputable sources for your information. Focus on fact-based, reputable news outlets to avoid misinformation and reduce unnecessary stress. Second thing is engage in mindfulness practices. Mindfulness can help ground you amidst external turmoil, promoting inner peace and clarity. Regular meditation can reduce anxiety and improve emotional health. And deep, simple breathing exercises or deep breathing techniques can help manage immediate stress responses. The third thing is to foster community connections. Building and maintaining supportive relationships can provide comfort and a sense of belonging. Join supportive groups. Engage with community organizations or groups that align with your values and concerns. Share your experiences. Discussing feelings and experiences with trusted friends or family can alleviate feelings of isolation. The fourth thing, take purposeful action. Channeling concerns into constructive activities can provide a sense of control and accomplishment. And you can do this with civic participation and advocacy. Participate in peaceful rallies, community meetings, or volunteer for causes you care about. And as far as advocacy, communicate with your elected representatives to express your views and advocate for change. Now, the fifth thing, and the most obvious thing, practice self-care. Prioritizing your physical and mental health is essential during turbulent times. Physical activity, regular exercise can reduce stress and improve your mood. Make sure you get adequate rest. Ensuring you're getting sufficient sleep to maintain overall well-being is crucial. And the sixth thing is focus on controllable factors. Try to concentrate on aspects of your life where you can make a difference rather than dwelling on uncertainties beyond your control. Set realistic goals. Break down larger concerns into manageable tasks you can address. And celebrate small victories to build momentum and confidence. By implementing these strategies, you can navigate political chaos more effectively, transforming challenges into opportunities for personal growth and resilience. So now that's a wrap for this episode of the Smile Code. Remember, chaos is an invitation for introspection, reflection, and growth. So until next time, stay grounded, keep reflecting, keep growing, and of course, keep smiling. Seeing the silver lining in all things takes practice, but it makes anything possible. See you soon.